What up? Welcome to another episode of the Brand New Show. As you know, I am Brand New. Like always on all podcast platforms everywhere, Brand New Show. Social media platforms: Instagram, Threads, Brand New. Um, Facebook, the Brand New Show, and of course you Instagram, Brand New. TikTok, TikTok, Brand New Show. I cannot forget TikTok. Oh my God, this episode is gonna make TikTok very happy. Um. And of course, my YouTube channel, Brand New Show. Go subscribe, comment. I do comment back. Helps out in the algorithms, everything, man. I hope you guys enjoy this, man. Let's do this. It is point of view of random shit slash deep dive. Really, it's a deep dive more than a point of view of random shit. But here we go. Because when I do deep dives, I only do one topic. When I do point of view of random shit, I do two or more. But I want to talk about two things, and I kind of had to go into a deep dive with them. First thing I want to talk about is the Super Bowl, particularly the Super Bowl halftime show. Now, Kendrick Lamar performed at this year's Super Bowl halftime show. Um, it's like everybody's favorite topic on social media right now. How do I feel about the Super Bowl halftime show? Well, one, I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I didn't. I did. I didn't. But like everything in life, you can catch the clips later. You can catch the clips later. So I've watched the clips and everything that's going on with the show. Um, what do I think of the show? From the stuff I've seen, I feel like Kendrick gave his fans enough to sit there and say there was a deeper message in the performance that people just didn't understand, right? Because that's all I've been seeing. Oh man, you just missed the message. You just didn't understand. It's a deeper message in the performance. Okay, cool. Here's where I think the situation is for Kendrick, right? This is the problem. The aesthetics of the performance, the look, the vision, the execution of what he was trying to pull off, the picture of it all was beautiful. Black excellence, black is beautiful, awesome. Especially in Black History Month, especially with this government in charge right now that are literally trying their hardest to get rid of Black History Month and Juneteenth. Yeah, yeah, 100. Here's the problem. Before you got to designing a stage and you went in to to do the choreography of how everybody's supposed to look and how the vision of the Super Bowl show was going. You had one job, and I think this is where the problem is starting to kick in. You had one job. That one job was the music itself. As great as the visual looked, as great as having Samuel L. Jackson dressed up like Uncle Sam, as great as the visual looked with the stage kind of, looking like a controller, PlayStation controller, whatever the case may be, the vision of it all, before there was ever that, the set list of what you were particularly going to perform that night was the first and only job you had to worry about. And what happened? You failed. You failed. You perform, and now you got Dave Free, his manager, whatever he is to you, coming out saying after the show, "Oh man, people get mad because he didn't perform his hits, but it was a deeper meaning. It was a deeper meaning." You cannot use that because you had months to prepare for this shit, and you chose that moment on that night on that stage to try to send a message when the music that you have more deeper meanings than the music you performed that night. What about Peekaboo and Man at the Garden? And what about those songs have a deeper message? Am I missing something? What about Turn the TV Off? Not Like Us has a deeper message. What about the what the what song has a deeper fucking even DNA and Humble? What in those songs have a deeper hidden message? The vision of it looks beautiful. The aesthetics looks beautiful. The vision of the shit look amazing. Your dancers dress red, white, and blue. American flag. Got it. 100%. But what about that scream deeper message? Because the music has to be somewhat valid to the message you're trying to send. You again, you don't have you don't have to form these crazy old cuts. You don't have to. But when you come out the window, when you come out and say, "Oh man, that was a deeper message," you just didn't understand. No, nigga, we get that it's a deeper fucking message. We hear you. But the music itself, the song selections was bad. It was just bad. You chose the wrong track list at that time. And that's what the fuck the problem was. Nothing more, nothing less. Again, I get his fans are gonna go crazy on social media and talk crazy and get mad at me and they're gonna post in my comments and oh you just don't understand. Oh you just rage baiting and I don't know what the fuck that means, but you're just gaslighting shit. Nah, I'm not gaslighting shit. Even y'all even had to say he could have picked better songs. He could have easily picked better songs. You picked songs off of this new album that again most people really didn't fucking listen to like that. I heard people sit there and tell me, "Oh, you just don't understand." I had people tell me GNX is just for the West Coast. I've had people say, if you just don't fuck with the album, he didn't make it for you. Same thing with this performance. If it went over your head, you just don't understand. He didn't do that for you. Here's the problem with that. Here's the problem. Here is the problem. You're at the Super Bowl. You're performing the biggest show of your life. And you only did that for your fans? Bruh, y'all can't use that excuse that he didn't do that for us. Because my nigga, my brother, my sister, listen to me. Dude, who the fuck did he do it for? Because you cannot sit there and tell me that there's that many Kendrick Lamar fans in the fucking country. Because they're not. There's not. And no matter how many times y'all slice it and dice it, there are not too many Kendrick Lamar fans in this world, bro. There's not too many Kendrick Lamar fans in this fucking country. There's not. Not everybody on social media fucks with Kendrick Lamar, bro. And that is the fucking problem. Y'all keep sitting up there trying about this a deeper meaning you just don't understand. Or it went over your fucking heads. No, it fucking didn't. Who he attended that performance for? You got it in fucking spades. But here's the problem. You did a halftime show at a Super Bowl for your fans. Your fans was 100% solidified. They love that shit. It was amazing to them. But the wider scale of it wasn't good because we didn't know the songs you performed. Nobody listened to your album like talking about it. And no matter how many times I try to slice and dice and say it was a message, it was a deeper message, it was a deeper message, he has better songs to drive the message home. You could have performed all right. You could have performed. You could have performed all right. Black of the Berry. Um, you could have performed swimming pools. There's more songs. You could have opened up that Super Bowl halftime show with "Count Me Out," which is one of my favorite Kendrick songs. You could have opened that show with "Count Me Out," bro. Rich Spirit. You could have done so many. Uh, N95. You could have brought Baby Keem out and performed Family Ties. You could have done so many other songs that would have drove that message home. But instead, you only cared about proving your fans right that Kendrick could do this. And most of us are like, no, he couldn't. Because I didn't know any of that shit that he performed. I didn't know shit that he performed. I don't know none of those songs. I know none of those songs. I don't know shit he performed. I don't know shit that he performed. None. Again, you can sit there and you can sit there and talk shit and you can get mad at everybody that's sitting there and saying, I just didn't get, because here's the crazy part. Most of the people that's questioning this performance are black. They're black. Most people are like, I didn't get this performance. I don't understand it. Again, you could have did that. You could have waited to the tour to do that performance that you did at the Super Bowl. Because only your fans, your core fans that really fuck with you and really love you, new Peekaboo, new TV off, new, and again, off that album, GNX, the only song that is even remotely talked about or maybe even relatable to everybody is Luther with SZA. And that song is short as fuck. I said that when I heard that song. It's very short. It's like 2 minutes, 2 minutes and like 45 seconds. It's not a very long fucking song. It's not a long song. It's just like it didn't hit its mark because the music you decided to perform wasn't good. It's songs that we don't listen to. And you trying to sit there and say, "Oh man, it was a deeper meaning." The like I just said, the messaging would have been great if the song quality was also just as great. You cannot do a Super Bowl halftime show just for your fucking fans. That does not work. This is a world, not world, but at least a culture, a country-driven Super Bowl. You missed the mark, kid. You missed the fucking mark because at the end of the day, the music still has to relate, and it didn't. You didn't hit the mark. You did not hit the mark, and it's okay to tell people that he didn't hit the mark. You perform songs only your fans know. That's just the truth. The only song that everybody knew in that building is Not Like Us. And y'all have played that song, like I said last week, y'all have played that song so much that what about that song that you don't know? Y'all still trying to sit up here and say, oh man, he killed Drake. Again, why is this about Drake? I don't give a fuck about Drake, bro. You are in a position right now. Your biggest moment was centered around another grown ass fucking man. Oh, he has Serena. It's deeper than just Serena being Drake's ex. Really? I can't fucking tell. Because she damn sure took shots at that nigga when she hosted the ESPYs. Talking about how Kendrick killed him. And now fast forward to tape. She's on stage dancing and not like us. Doing one of the worst crip walks I've ever seen in my life. That crip walk sucked. Oh my god, that was one of the worst crip walks. I'm 31 years old. I grew up watching motherfuckers do crip walks my entire life. That was the worst crip walk I've ever seen. Maybe she was just a little bit too focused on trying to hit it. I don't know, but that was a terrible fucking crip walk. Oh my god, that shit sucked. That was a terrible crip walk. Maybe we wouldn't be talking about her so much if she executed the fucking move. Like she, that crip walk sucked. Oh my god. The Super Bowl halftime show was not good because the song selection wasn't good. Again, no diss to the people that want to sit there and say, "Oh, you just didn't understand." It was a deeper meaning. Again, before you got to the vision of the Super Bowl performance, before you posted how the shit was gonna look, before you started designing the stage, before you started doing any of that shit, the first thing you had to do was the track list, the set list. How are these songs gonna flow? How's all these songs gonna flow? And you took songs from an album that most people was telling you it's not your best work. It's not your best songs. It's not your best work you put out. To me, like I said, Gen X is like his fifth best album that he's dropped. That I've listened to. It's his last. It's his best. It's his fifth best album. It's not better than Good Kid, Mad City. It's not better than To Pimp a Butterfly. It's not better than Damn. It's not better than Mr. Morale, Big Stepper. It's not better than any of those albums. It's okay. I don't relate to it. So you go out on a stage and try to do songs off of an album that you had most people telling you you had to be from the West Coast or you really had to love Kendrick Lamar to relate to that album. So you drop an album, so you do songs off an album that most people don't relate to already from you, and then your fans want to run out here and scream, "Oh, it's a deeper message." Hey, bro, the message is great if it hit the mark with the music. The selection of the songs that he chose for that Super Bowl show was bad because he only did those songs for his fans. And we gotta stop trying to also sugarcoat that shit too. Bro, he did that Super Bowl show for the people that would understand him, which is his fans. Which is his fans. And that's cool. But on a millions and millions upon millions of people watching this show, and the only song we knew from you was Not Like Us. The only song that we knew from you was Not Like Us. Damn. Your biggest moment was centered around a song about another man who's in a whole nother country. He's in a whole nother fucking country. Doing shows, selling the bitches out. Again, this is not a conversation that people are gonna like. If people are gonna go mad, get crazy on me on social media, I already see it come in the comments. I see the comments already coming up. Oh, you just didn't understand. That wasn't for you. The problem is that whole performance wasn't for us. That performance was for the people that really listen to Kendrick Lamar, fuck with Kendrick Lamar. Stop trying to sell it under the guidelines of it was a deeper meaning. No, the fuck it wasn't. It's under the guidelines of he did that shit for the people that fuck with him, that listen to him religiously. Outside of that, there's nothing outside of that performance that you should be actually screaming was great. The visual of that performance was beautiful, awesome. But here's my problem with also the vision of that performance because y'all want to sell it under the guidelines of its deeper meaning. What was that deeper meaning at the pop out? You know there was an election in November, right? What was that deeper meaning in June when you did the pop out show? At Juneteenth, you could have sold that deeper meaning when you were literally the hottest fucking artist on the planet at that time. You could have sat there and said, "Hey man, go out and vote." What was the deeper meaning? Oh, the country is divided. It's about 40 acres in the moon. This is bigger than the music. Okay. 92% of black women voted for Kamala Harris. 87% of black men voted for Kamala Harris. Where's the divide? Where's the 40 acres and a mule? Where is this? It's bigger than the music. Where is this? Because you ain't talking to me. Because I voted for Kamala Harris. You ain't talking to me. Where's this? And to those white men and women that voted for Trump, they don't give a fuck about you. Sorry to tell y'all, they don't give a fuck about Kendrick. They don't care. They don't care. You know why? Because they've already made their choice. Trump is president. What meaning what messaging are you packaging, my nigga? There's no message here. You could have did all of this shit in the bro. This is the first time we've heard Kendrick perform since the pop out. This is the first time we've heard Kendrick say something since the pop out. There was an election. You could have done a whole nother show before then when GNX came out, or even before GNX came out. You had a Super Bowl perform. You had a Super Bowl announcement. Talk about there's no more game twos and all this other shit before the election. What messaging are you selling us? Because you ain't talking about us. Because the black people I know voted for Kamala Harris. If you what are we doing? What is this messaging? What is this deeper hidden meaning? You missed the mark because the moment has already passed. It's subsided. You had the moment in your hands. You had it at the pop out, and you chose still to not do it. See, this is my problem with people like Kendrick Lamar. This ain't got shit to do with his fans. This is about him. You just like Kanye. You lined your pockets with our money for years. You want to play black activist, but when we needed you, what the fuck were you? What the fuck were you? You know how many white people probably listen to Kendrick? You know how many Hispanic people probably listen to Kendrick? You know how many Asian people listen to Kendrick? You know how many people probably listening to this man? And yet, when the election was here, you were a ghost. Gone. Gone. Where were you? Now you want to come out and say, oh man, it was a deeper meaning to the performance. It was about separation and all that. Man, fuck that shit. I don't want to hear that shit now. Where the fuck was you when we needed you? Nigga, you was nowhere. I want to hear that shit now. I want to hear your messaging now. Fuck that. Where the fuck were you when this election was going on? Nigga, where the fuck were you? Oh man, he did all that shit in front of Trump. You realizing Trump is already president. Nigga, I don't give a fuck that you did it in front of Trump. I don't give a fuck. The nigga president already. He won. What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck is the messaging? What are we doing? Bro, this shit is so fucking stupid. Y'all are so smart that you're dumb. That you're fucking stupid now. Y'all are so fucking smart that you're fucking stupid. He won already. They're taking our shit away. What are we? What's the messaging, nigga? Please tell me what the fuck is the messaging? Because you could have done all that shit at the pop out. All that black, all that red, white, black dancer shit. You could have done all that shit at the pop out. Nah, you didn't want to do that because you want us to be in a shit storm. Then you want to sit there and tell us, oh man, we could get together. We could. I don't hear that shit. I don't hear that shit. Fuck your black activists, nigga. Fuck you. You fucked up already. I don't want to hear that hypocritical ass nigga talk some. Talk about some, oh, we need to come. Nigga, fuck that. We came together. 92% of black women voted for Kamala Harris. 87% of black men voted for Kamala Harris. What the fuck were you? We don't need you. What the fuck was you doing? Where were you? Where were you? We never needed you, bro. Never fucking needed you. And yet you still want to sit up here and speak on us and tell us how you want to you want to tell us that we need, nigga, we don't need you. We never fucking did. But you want to play like you got us. My nigga, we needed you. You were nowhere to be found. Nowhere to fucking be found. Now you want to do a fucking Super Bowl show and have the goofy ass fans talk about some, but it's a deeper meaning. My nigga, Trump won already. What's the deeper meaning? Trump's the president already. What's the deeper meaning? 92% of black women voted for Kamala Harris. 87% of black men voted for Kamala Harris. The majority of black people voted for Kamala Harris. And Kendrick Lamar was nowhere to be found. Again, what's the message? Oh, it's about 40 acres and a mule, and it's bigger than the music. Bruh, that activist shit that you trying to use is dead. Because, bro, we lost. We lost. You got your 40 acres and a mule. You earned your 40 acres and a mule. You was a multi-millionaire, my nigga. What the fuck are you talking about, sir? Is you using that money to help us? Oh man, you don't understand what PG Land stand for. Oh, he do a lot of shit for Compton. Not one fucking person can post one thing that this nigga has done for fucking Compton. And you want to get in my fucking messages and all these people messages and talk about something, but he stands for us. Nigga, win. The election happened. This nigga was nowhere to be found. Oh, when it's time to talk some shit about Drake, oh, they not like us. You could, and this is the thing, and I'm gonna talk. This is why I said my second half of this, and I'm gonna start it right here. My second half of this is most of y'all that love Kendrick right now. The reason why y'all love Kendrick right now is because y'all ex disgruntled Kanye fans. Y'all are ex disgruntled Kanye fans. Kanye fucked y'all so many times over that you you couldn't even defend this motherfucker after a while. All y'all left and just became Kendrick fans because I'm hearing the same shit that I used to hear when Kanye used to do some stupid, outlandish shit, and you couldn't even defend it. That's the same shit I'm hearing with Kendrick. You can sit there and continuously say it's a deeper message, it was a deeper meaning, it's all that shit. Great, awesome, whoop de fucking do. Trump's already president, bro. What are we missing? What 40 acres and a mule are we getting? Because if you ain't looked closely into this country, they're taking everything away. DEI, they blaming us for planes crashing into each other. They're blaming us for everything. What deeper message are we missing? Because it's clear as fucking day. This country is a shell of itself. That messaging that you wanted to package at the Super Bowl, you could have did that at the pop out. You could have did that shit at the pop out. You could have did that at the fucking pop out, bro. All of that shit you saved for the Super Bowl, you could have did that in June when the election was still up for grabs. I don't want to hear this shit now. I don't want to hear this black activist shit now. Because my nigga, we fucked. We're already fucked. There's nothing now about you that's saving us. You could have did that shit at the pop out. I don't want to hear you. Fuck off my TV set. Turn that off. Fuck off my TV, nigga. You can't even package the shit right. You could have did all that shit at the fucking pop out. Instead, you wait till the fucking Super Bowl where the active sitting president is already at the game. And it ain't Kamala Harris, it's Donald fucking Trump. What the fuck are you saving? We don't need you. We never fucking did. But since you want to play like you fucking activist Duckworth, my nigga, where the fuck was that at the pop out? What, what was that at the pop out? Fuck that. Where the fuck was that in September when you got announced for the Super Bowl? What was that? What was all of that? Where was that? What was it? Don't tell me how it's a deeper meaning and we missed it because it's so over our heads. Bruh, you could have did all that shit in June. You could have did all that shit in September. You could have did that shit in October, November, before the election happened. You could have did all that shit. Don't tell me now how we fucked up. Don't tell me now how you care about it. Don't tell me now how it's bigger than the music. My nigga, it ain't. You know why? Because you missed the mark. You already had missed you you missed the exit ramp. You could have did that shit in June. You had a platform already. You had a big fucking stage. You had everybody waiting to see it. You announced a pop out and performed Not Like Us 11 fucking times. What deeper meaning are you? What deeper meaning are we missing? Please tell me. Because my people voted the right way. And Kendrick Lamar was nowhere to be found. What deeper meaning am I missing, my nigga? What messaging did I not get? What deeper meaning, what messaging did I not get? Because 92% of black women voted for Kamala Harris. 87% of black men voted for Kamala Harris. Where the fuck were you? But somebody got to do it. But somebody got to do it. And it wasn't you. Fuck out of here, dog. Fuck out of here. I can't wait to see these comments because I know it's coming. I know it's coming. You just don't understand. No, nigga. You want to sit there and say it's a deeper messaging and it's a deeper meaning and it's bigger than music. Kendrick even said that it's bigger than music. It's all that shit. Okay, yeah, it's all that. 100%. I totally agree. It's all that. Boom. 100%. What was that at the pop up? What was that at the pop up? You had Crips and Bloods on stage, but you could have did all that shit that you put in the Super Bowl at the pop out because here's the crazy part. Everybody's watching that pop out because everybody wanted to see what was going to happen. But you performed Not Like Us 11 fucking times with Dr. Dre doing intros. I guess, nigga. I fucking guess. Fucking guess, man. But you deserve that. Fuck out of my face, bro. That's what I got. Kanye. Oh, God Almighty. Like I said, I feel like a lot of Kanye fans just went over to Kendrick. That's why y'all are so hard headed and y'all don't want to believe the shit that we are trying to tell you. Kanye. It's back to his old shenanigans. And here's why I got a problem with people again. Because again, y'all sit there and try to tell me that this is the first time I've seen in a minute. People kind of try not to defend Kanye West because you can't defend it. This man has went on social media. I think they banned his social media, his X, his Twitter, because he was saying some outlandish shit. And you just sitting there like, this motherfucker is crazy. This mother is delusional. This mother is out there. This man, they called himself a black Nazi. Like, this man is over the fucking top with the crazy shit. He even went out there, and you can't even say you can't even say that he's crazy because he's saying that he's not. You can't defend this shit. Kanye, I said this last week, and I'll say it again. Kanye West, this isn't a 20-year-old, 18-year-old, 20-year-old TikToker, YouTuber that don't know no better. This man is damn near 50. And he's still pulling fucking shenanigans and he's still pulling shit out his ass to sell music or whatever the fuck he's trying to sell nowadays. I don't really know. I don't really care. Kanye's never been one of my favorite people on the planet. He's never been one of my favorite artists, so I never had a connection to him like a lot of people have had. I never bought Yeezys. I never got the idea of the Yeezys. I never looked at his clothes and was like, oh man, I gotta buy his clothes. Never. I never cared about that. Never. Kanye, like I said, played y'all so much, and he played in y'all face so much that he was this black activist and he cared about us and he loved us and all this other shit, and he kept fucking y'all over every single fucking time. This man does not deserve 1 ounce of understanding. He doesn't deserve 1 ounce of, but maybe no. I don't want to hear that shit. This man has shown you countless of times that he does not give a single solitary fuck about you. You can continuously, you know, make up whatever reasoning that you love him or fuck with him or whatever the case may be. Do it all. Get it out your system. But that's not about Kanye West that you look at that now and say to yourself, there's anything savable about him. I don't care what he wants to say. I don't give a fuck what he says. And of course, we live in this time period in life where people are going to justify whatever little thing Kanye does because you want to be different. But there's nothing about this man that is different. He's just an asshole. Point blank fucking period. He's a fucking asshole that thinks because he got some money, he can just say whatever the fuck he wants to say, and there's no consequences or repercussions to his actions. You can defend his ass all the fuck you want. But the shit he was posting on social media, he's been doing this shit. Every time a rollout of an album comes out, he does it. Every time he needs to say something, every time he gets some money in his pocket, he does this. When do we finally say, you know what, bro? I don't give a fuck. We have given this dude so many passes and let this man live on so many occasions that I don't particularly give a fuck about that dude. Y'all could continuously defend him. Y'all could continuously give him all the energy in the world. Y'all can't even start talking about this man, but he was the first person that really sold y'all down the river. Played like he was a black activist, played like he gave a fuck, and then when he got his money, he switched the fuck up on y'all. You can defend him all the fuck you want, do your thing. But I would never defend Kanye West. Ever in my fucking life. I don't care how you want to slice it or dice it. He's not crazy. He's not mentally deranged. He's a fucking asshole that thinks that because he got some money or he got y'all still eating out the palm of his hands, he can always do what the fuck he wants to do no matter what. And it doesn't work like that. Like I said, this ain't an 18-year-old, 20-year-old YouTuber, TikToker that don't know no fucking better. This is a 40, 50-year-old grown ass fucking man that's been doing this for so long that now he uses the antics just to sell some music or sell some bullshit clothes, whatever the case may be. Anytime a man calls himself a fucking black Nazi and says he loves Hitler and all this other shit, you can defend that shit to the day you die. But at the end of the day, bro, this man is literally a fan of one of the worst human beings to ever be alive. And you can defend, like I said, you can defend him all you fucking want. Do your thing. Do your thing. You continuously scream, well, he made graduation. Oh, he made graduation. Oh, he made this. Oh, he did this. He's one of the greatest producers of all time. Do it. Get it out your system. Do it all. Call him the greatest thing that's ever existed and all that other shit. But there is never going to come a time in my life where I'm going to let this man ever live shit like this down. Like some of y'all do. Kanye is the worst example of a fucking man that got success and thought he was better than everybody. That's pretty much what Kanye was, is and has been. He got some success. He got some success and thought he was better than everybody, and he's fucking not. He's not. He's not. He got some success, he got some money, he got some fame, and then he started thinking he was better than everybody. And after that, what the fuck can you tell a person like that? What do you tell a human being like that? Again, support him, do your thing. But when a man like that has been very open and honest about supporting a man who is literally one of the worst human beings to ever be alive, I, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it, man. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, I'm Brandon Janu. This has been deep dive slash point of view random shit. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Till next time, peace.